Hey Shedeur, Jake Schwannitz, DNVR. A while back you had Cortland Sutton here working out with you. What was it like just kind of picking his brain and kind of getting, the wide receiver's perspective of just how he sees the game in the field?
It was great working with him. He's telling me exactly where the ball's gonna be, where it needs to be, each and every route. Just knowing, okay, cool, in the league, this is a pick, this is behind him. If it's right here on the left shoulder, it's a pick. So it's like him giving me those small details. Helps me each and every time I go down the field.
Hey, Shedeur, Packer Associate Press over here. Yeah, the only coach you've really known is your dad. You've been a quarterback for him for a long time. I was wondering, how do you guys separate father from coach, and do you guys set boundaries, and how's that been?
He's been my coach my whole life, so it's normal. So I don't really know how to answer that question because it's like it's time for seriousness and it's time to play. So it's just something that we both know. It's hard to just explain it to you.
But is there a conversation over dinner?
Now, well, we don't live together though, so we go to dinner sometimes. But when I leave the facility, it's my time, just to chill and just be able to be on my own time because I'm with him all day, every day.
Sure, Kyle Lehman from the Denver Post. Xavier Weaver, how has he kind of impressed so far? And then just with the wide receiver room in general, who else are you looking to, make plays and not put a whole load on Travis?
Yeah, it's like you got four wide. It's easy out there. You got people that can make plays in each position. So it's real fun playing in the offense. And Travis out there with us sometimes, he's going back and forth for defense, but hopefully tomorrow he's with us when we scrimmage. But when all those guys are on the field, it's real fun, it's real legend. Hey, what you doing in there, man? I ain't just sneak up on you, man.
Hey Shedeur, over here. The TCU game now about 3 weeks away. How much thought do you put into that game? How much preparation have you started to put into preparing for TCU?
Every time we step on the field, it's like go out there with a purpose and just make sure we can control the controllables, make sure everybody's mindset and everybody's mentally in the right place when you go on the field. That's all it is. Mental, we already done the physical part this summer. So now it's just the receiver seeing what I'm seeing, the line, me and the center see through the same eyes, be able to ID the right mic, right point. So each and every time we go on the field, whenever we watch film.
Hey Shedeur, Tyler King with the Denver Gazette over here. We've heard you say that you like to go at the defense and you like to talk trash to them all the time, but specifically with Cormani, how important is it for him to kind of get him up to speed with the college game and just overall get him so he's mentally strong going into the season?
Well, he's definitely mentally strong. You come here every day going against the guys we got. You got to be mentally strong each and every day. Because in practice, it's like you're either going to gain confidence or you're going to lose it. And on offense, we like gaining confidence a lot. So Cormani, he's a freshman. So it's going to be up and downs throughout his journey right now. But being able to go against the players that he has in practice is real fun and it's a real advantage to him.
Hi, Shedeur, Mr. Tigers 24/7 Sports. Curious what you've seen through a week and a half out of the center position with Van Wells and Landon Beebe in there.
Yeah.
What have you seen out of that position?
Yeah, I like those guys a lot. It's real fun just playing with them, having them just be able to see the same thing I see each and every play. So it's just real fun playing with those guys because they understand football and they got knowledge of it.
Shedeur, when Coach Prime had his surgeries over the summer, how did you stay focused on football at that time?
Because he had surgeries before, so he didn't really make it a big deal to us. I didn't really know.
Working over the summer, how did you stay focused on the work at hand?
Because he didn't let us know. Yeah, he didn't really tell us till Foreman called me and told me that he had surgery the next day, so I just didn't know till the next day.
Shedeur, Brian Howell from Lola Daily Camera. I know you're used to having your family around, but there's not a lot of your teammates that have their siblings around all the time. What does that mean to you to have Bucky there? You got Shiloh, you got Shelmeyes around. What does that mean to you to be sharing this whole thing with your family?
Oh, it's real fun, but each and every player, we're family also. especially on the offensive side of the ball, because we spend the most time with each other. So those guys, we're around each other more than I'm around my own siblings, honestly. So those guys understand that we all have like a connection in a way. So we're all just one family.
All right, one more, go ahead, man.
Shedeur, Trevor called you a calculated risk taker the other day. Said it's hard to get a pick off you. You don't take a lot of shots, but when you do, you know when you're taking them. Would you describe maybe your competitive nature out there on the field and however you want to put it?
I feel like it just comes from experience, comes from playing my freshman year to my sophomore year and playing here. We had Coach DT, I had to see him every day in practice my first 2 years. So going against him, it's already hard enough. And then you're trying to grow it in your own space and have everybody understand you. So when I'm here, and then the advantage that I got with the receivers, with each guy being able to make a play and the center being able to think and be able to move. So it's real fun. And in that offense, it's a lot of electric things you can do, especially when you got playmakers.
All right, thanks, Shedeur. Appreciate the time.